Do you guys remember the good old days of zombies in Call of Duty where you would spawn in with one pistol, that pistol being the M1911? Hello everybody, my name is Legendary Gamer, and today we're here to talk about the starter pistol that everybody knows and loves from zombies, the M1911. The M1911 was the starter pistol for most zombies maps, all the way from Call of Duty World at War to Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2 Zombies. But when Black Ops 3 Zombies came out, they decided to change this for some idiotic reason and change it to the MR6 pistol. Now, I guess they wanted to change things, and you know, I guess change is good. Not really, but when they remastered the old maps for DLC 5 or Zombies Chronicles, they decided not to remaster the M1911, but the M1911 is actually in Black Ops 3 right now anyway, and that's what we're here to talk about today. Now, some of you who might not follow the game that avidly might be saying, what are you talking about, Legendary? The M1911 has not been added to Black Ops 3. I know. I've been playing zombies. I have not started playing any of the remastered maps and spawned in with the M1911 like I did when I played the original versions of those maps. But I'm telling you, the M1911 is in Black Ops 3 right now.
We need to bring right to this dark place.
No, silly, the M1911 isn't there. It's an entirely different place that most of us would never expect. That's right, as you can see here, the M1911 is in Black Ops 3. But is it in zombies like most of us would expect? No, it is in multiplayer. That's right, the staple starter weapon for zombies is not in the maps that they recently remastered that originally had the M1911 as the starter pistol. No, it's in multiplayer. You can't play the old zombies maps that started with the M1911 that you always remembered starting with the M1911. You can't play them with the M1911, but you can play it in multiplayer, which makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? You know, they could just come out with these remastered maps that they said that they tried so hard to remaster and not add the starter pistol that we all know and love for some reason, and then literally add the starter pistol to multiplayer a week later. But never fear, guys, there is actually a way to play zombies with the M1911 starter pistol, and I have gameplay of it right here. Are you ready for this? That's right, it's here. I am playing zombies. Call of Duty. I am killing zombies with the M1911 as my starter pistol. This is crazy, dudes. Oh, I don't know why this guy is here. For some reason I can kill him or something. I must be playing Grief. I need to find some meat and throw it at him. Oh, and they decided to add the Ripper as the specialist weapon for this map, which is just crazy. You also get exo boost. You also get an exo suit, and you can do boost jumps. So now it's actually like exo zombies, which is crazy. I wonder why they decided to do that. There is no mystery box in this map, but there are perks. There are perks in this map. If I just go find it, hold on. As you can see here, there are actually perks that you can get on this map. For example, I have Vulture Aid right now. I know you can't see it, but I have it. And here are the little ammo drops that you get when you buy Vulture Aid right here. See, I'm getting some ammo. I know they look different than did in Buried, but that's just like next-gen Vulture Aid drops right there. That's why it looks so different. No, but seriously, let's talk about this real quick. Now, originally, I thought people didn't really care about this topic that much, because when I first searched up a video asking why the M1911 was in multiplayer and not zombies, I only found a video of Mr. Waffle Waffles comparing the M1911 in Black Ops 3 to the previous iterations of the M1911, and basically saying it isn't as good as the original. But that's not my problem here. My problem isn't whether the MR6 is better than the M1911 or vice versa. My problem is that a lot of people wanted a lot of the old guns from the old zombies maps to come back, and what better of the old guns to add back than the starter pistol that was in many of the old zombies maps that many people remember. but they decided not to add it. But then, literally a week after, they added into multiplayer, when this gun isn't even known for being in multiplayer. It was in World at War Zombies, but not in multiplayer, I think. I could be wrong. It was in Black Ops 1 Zombies and Black Ops 1 multiplayer, but it was in Black Ops 2 Zombies and not Black Ops 2 multiplayer. So, you can already see that this gun is not really known for being in multiplayer. It's known for being in zombies, obviously. And the guns that they do put into multiplayer from the previous games are guns that people remember fondly from multiplayer. The FAMAS, people remember it from multiplayer. The Galil, it's kind of both. The PPSH, it is still kind of both, but basically those are multiplayer weapons that a lot of people wanted to see come back in multiplayer. Literally nobody asked for the M19 to come back in multiplayer. Everybody asked for the M19 to come back in zombies, but what do? They give us the MR6 and then put it in multiplayer for absolutely no reason. Nobody asked for it, and now as I said before, I thought that nobody cared about this, but I searched it up again, and there were more videos talking about it, and the comments were literally spammed with people raging, asking why the M1911 wasn't in Zombies Chronicles when it literally came out a week ago, and now they're coming out with it in multiplayer, or saying that they should update it and put it in Zombies Chronicles, which I really hope they do, but Treyarch doesn't really update their zombies maps that much, and considering this is extra DLC that they took their own time to do, I don't really see them doing it. But at the same time, the DLC isn't out for Xbox and PC yet, so I think they're still gonna update it for before those consoles get it released, just so that it isn't as crappy for those consoles as it is for PS4 right now. Not saying it's crappy, obviously it's pretty good. Zombies Chronicles is what we all been asking for. 8 zombies maps, yeah, that's cool and all, but a lot of people wanted the M1911 to return, and for some reason it's in multiplayer right now, and we're stuck with the MR6. Now, everybody didn't want to buy the Zombies Chronicles just so they could have more zombies maps. No, some people obviously wanted that, but most people, what did they want it for? They wanted it for nostalgia. Treyarch said that they cared about us, and they heard, and they wanted us to relive our past zombie experiences. And what better way to relive our past zombie experiences than replay the maps with the old guns that we enjoy? And obviously, again, the M1911 is one of the most important ones of those guns, because we all remember the M1911. No matter how far you could get into the zombies game, no matter how good or bad you were, everybody played with the M1911 because it was the starter pistol. Everybody remembers it fondly, and the fact that they don't remaster it and then put it in multiplayer a week later is just kind of disrespectful. And I also went on Twitter and I looked up the tweet where somebody said, oh, the M1911 and the AK-47U, but I'm not really talking about that, is coming to multiplayer, and the retweets were just filled with people asking for an update to put it as the starter pistol in Zombies Chronicles, or raging because it was not in Zombies Chronicles. And now, here's why I think it's not in Zombies Chronicles right now. Either there are two options, which I think the first option is the most likely. So let's imagine that the Treyarch development team is split into two branches, the multiplayer branch and the zombies branch. Now, since obviously these two branches are working on totally different things, the zombies branch was working on Zombies Chronicles, and the multiplayer branch was working on probably buffing or nerfing guns and adding new guns into the black market and remastering old weapons. Now, I don't see why these branches would need to cooperate with each other while they're both working, so they probably wouldn't inform each other on what they're doing, because why would the other branch really care? But the thing is, while they were working on Zombies Chronicles, they're probably like, oh, do we really have time to remaster the M1911? We want to get this out as quick as possible, or at least that's what I think would be the most logical explanation of why they didn't remaster it in the first place. But then while they're saying that, the M19 is actually already remastered and ready to be released into multiplayer literally a week after at the other branch of Treyarch, that being the multiplayer branch. So they just had no idea idea that the M1911 was actually already coming to Black Ops 3, and that it was going to put in multiplayer and not zombies, and that they were going to look fucking retarded. So that's what I think is the first thing that probably happened. Now the second thing could be that they just for some reason thought that people would rather have the MR6 than the M1911. They wouldn't, and that they would just let them put the M1911 in multiplayer, and they would be like, well, fuck you old Zombies fans, because we want the MR6 in the new Zombies maps that are remastered, and we don't care about your nostalgia or anything else. We want some of the new weapons in there too. Now obviously Treyarch, I don't see them acting like this. It's possible though, that's why I'm saying this. It is possible, but I really don't see that happening. I really think it's the first one, and if it is the first one, it's probably likely that they will actually remaster the M1911, or I'm sorry, just take the M1911 because it's already in multiplayer, and put it as a starter weapon in the old Zombies maps. But if they don't, I will be so pissed off. As many people as I saw being pissed off about this, honestly, I don't see how they couldn't do it. Like, it's kind of embarrassing that this happened, and I know that not a lot of videos are out about this to where Treyarch could look and see that this is a major thing. So I feel like we need to get something started. Alright, we need to start something that will get Treyarch to notice that, hey, a lot of people want this weapon to be in the old Zombies maps, because this weapon is originally from the old fucking Zombies maps, and it has really absolutely no reason to be in multiplayer. The AK-47U is another example, really, even though I'm pretty sure it was more known for multiplayer than zombies. But yeah, a lot of people know it for zombies as well. We want the M1911 back, alright? We want as much nostalgia as possible. When I first saw the gameplay of the remastered maps and there was an MR6, honestly, I had no idea why were they doing that. It kind of brought me back to the beginning of the year when I was wondering, well, the beginning of last year, when I was wondering, why the fuck does these new Zombies maps not have the M1911? What is this MR6? I mean, nobody really likes the MR6 that much. It's kind of a generic pistol, you know, nobody really like knows it. A lot of people probably don't even know the fucking name of it, but everybody knows the M1911, my boy, who played a lot of zombies, because yeah, it may have been a kind of generic pistol at first, but as we went through 3 Call of Duty games and always starting out with the same pistol every time we played zombies over and over, it became a weapon that we all loved and known, and we want it back in the remastered maps. And that's basically all I want to talk about in this video. I don't know what Treyarch's doing, I don't know how this could happen, but I want to see the M1911 in Zombies Chronicles so badly, because that's just where it should be. It was in the original version. If it's in the game, why the fuck is it not in the remastered version? Do they not understand what remastered means? Like, obviously, yeah, they're not gonna add all of the old weapons back into the mystery box, alright? That would take way too much work. But to not add one of the most important weapons that were in the map into Zombies Chronicles and then add it a week later after the DLC drops to multiplayer, like, come on, Treyarch, come on. But that's all I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully this gets fixed. Hopefully they add it to multiplayer. And if they, for some snowball chances in hell, don't, I'm going to be really disappointed in Treyarch. But a lot of people want it, and if you guys make your voice heard to Treyarch, if you tweet at them, if you email them, if a lot of more people make videos asking for this, then obviously it's going to happen. They've already said that they do what the community wants. They give us what we want, or at least they try to. And Zombies Chronicles itself tells us that. They give us what we want. We were asking for a DLC 5 for such a long time, and Jason Blundell even said, well, since they've been asking for remastered maps in the newer Zombies Call of Duty games, they remastered the maps and gave us Zombies Chronicles. Well, Jason Blundell, I'm asking you right now, even though there is such a low chance that you are watching this video, I am such a small YouTuber, I myself am such an insignificant person compared to the people at Treyarch who make these amazing games that I love to play. If you are watching this for some reason, or somebody at Treyarch is watching this, please add the M1911 back into the old Zombies maps, please. I mean, if you think about it from their perspective, a lot of people want it, and it wouldn't be that hard since the multiplayer branch, or what we're perceiving it as, already remastered it, so it's in the game. All they have to do is replace the MR6 with the M1911 and put it into the old map. So I don't see it being that big of a deal, but obviously I'm not a developer, so I don't know if they're actually ever going to update Zombies Chronicles. But if they do come out with an update, I'm sure that they will add the M1911 as the starter pistol, and if they don't, I at least want an explanation. But that's all I wanted to talk about. That kind of went into a little mini rant there, but thank you all for watching. My name is Legendary Gamer. Just wanted to talk about that real quick because it had been bothering me all yesterday. And you guys have a nice day. Hopefully, if we all make our voices heard, this update can get released into Zombies Chronicles, and we can finally play with the M1911 again. See you later.